Hello everyone, so we're going to be doing a walkthrough of all these journals that I've made and folios and everything, because I figure putting it all in one spot allows you a chance to see them all, but also I'm not making 20 videos of walkthroughs. So this is where I figure do them all at once for the month as much as I can. And I'll be adding these, or these will be added to my Etsy store. So this is the vintage flower journal set is what I'm calling this. So we have our folio that we worked together on. Here's the top. And then we have two tickets, or not tickets, tags here. A cute little journaling card that can be written in the inside. Then we'll go to the very bottom here. Here's a circle that we can write on the back of. And a cute little journaling card inside the pocket in the back here. What's going on here? Why ain't it going in? Oh, it's hitting something. Alright, then I have this lovely portion here where there's two little circle things that you can write on. Of course, that's the reason why I have them there. Then you open it up. I left these plain. It can be written on if you really wanted to. Then we have this lovely piece which has more pieces in the inside that you can write on. Here's a pocket with a cute little piece here. You flip it open. Here is a nice little mini journal inside with a piece to write with, another writing piece, like journal, double journal space. And I also must say you can remove this out. You don't have to keep it in, but you can flip it open and write in it. Here's a belly band with a tag in it, an index card, another cute little tag here and here. Again, I tried to fill this up with as much writing space as possible. Here is a cute little tag that you can open up here, and then some more circles that can be written on, and a cute little square thing that can be written on. I wanted to make sure, again, there was more than enough writing space in this folio. Hence why we have this pad here. So we open that up, and then we can close this up, and then you flip it over, and there's more stuff you can write in. You can write on the side of here. I have this lovely little journaling card here to write on. Then we have this lovely little thing here with another journaling card in the inside. And a cute little piece here. You can write in the back of this envelope also. Inside the envelope is another journaling card. So, again, more than enough space to write in. I wanted to make sure, I forgot to put this back in. So I'm just gonna put this back in here. And then this piece gets tied together so everything stays put within it. And again, that's the reason why I kind of made that pad removable, is in case you didn't want to do all the closing and flips and flops and everything, you could. And that's going to be with this vintage book here. I think this is actually the bird book I was working on, or a spring journal or something, I don't remember. But it's very florally. We have multiple little tags and everything within it. This lovely piece, and I sewed some of the pages together. I added some ruffles to it. Another tuck spot here with a cute little tag or journal card and the tags. Another spot here, but you can write in here, you can write on here, and then I filled her up with different pieces. And another ruffle. Here is a bag with a cute little, there is actually a journaling or a spot to put stuff in side there, on top of putting it in here. Here's a guest check that we worked on that fits right inside the bag. Another tuck spot. Again, this is something we've worked on over the last month or so. Another spot here. Cute tag. Another cute tag and a collage piece. This definitely has a lot of pockets and tags to stick into it, or to stick stuff into, and I did keep some stuff not as decorated as I normally would, just because, and I tried to make it as plain as possible, again, to write in. I wanted to give you as much writing space as possible within the journal itself. This has little ephemera pieces, so you can make it more of your own. I don't know what's up with this. I don't know if I was trying to make it another piece or what, but this has tags and stuff all the way down it. Another tag, and more tags throughout. And this was an old children book page. Again, I filled this quite a bit. Another tag here, and a tag right up here. There's lots of floral, lots of birds, but not as much as my bird journal, so I don't know what exactly I was thinking, other than I made this. And then our last, oh, I made this in April, so that tells you how long it's been since I've added things into my collection on Etsy. It's been a while, but I also add things as I go, and sometimes again I group wise it, because why not? So that makes the journal set Vintage Flower Journal Set. And I'm going to be putting it on Etsy for $40. Let's get to this next journal set next. This is my frog journal set. And first things first, I made this a while ago. It was one of Roxy's weekly challenges, a little ephemera holder, and I just added some random ephemera like pictures, a bunch of pre-made tags, and these I call stuffers because they're just scrap paper that I stapled together that could easily be used for writing on. So that's what I added to this grouping. And then you tie it together. Then we get to our frog journal. Now, I like making frog journals, and I think part of the reason why I wanted to make this frog journal, my uncle, who passed away this past year, he used to tell a story about the frog and the log, and so I kind of wanted to just do this inspired by him. So we've done videos recently on how to make some of this ephemera that I'm showing you. Some of it was made a while ago. I stickered and added stuff to this multiple times. Again, I was just having a play with this piece, a library card, a tag, again, I was just having some fun. I added some gauze that I coffee dyed to this. Another little index card thing, a tag, more sticker, more gauze. Again, I tried to make sure every page had a little something on it. Now this I thought was fun. You can flip this open, you grab the piece here, and this is just a folded up brown packaging paper that could be easily written on, and that's much bigger than the page. So you're definitely getting more out of having the extra than you are by having it separated, like, you know, more page than you'd think you would. Another piece that we did together. This is a piece that was made a long time ago. Thought it needed to be used. This used to be old gift bag. Ledger and coffee dyed paper. Brown packaging again. I was just having fun with the brown packaging. Here's another spot here, and then another one up here. Again, I didn't fill everything on here. I did make it close, but not everything. This is one of the pieces my daughters made. Here we go for another piece. Another one, just a spot to write on. I do try to keep a lot of pages blank for other people to choose what they want to do, I try to keep a little room for you to have your own creativity on it. More gauze. Another part of that gift bag. I thought this was perfect for in here. Again, more journaling space is what it gives you. And again, I leave bits and pockets open for you to add your stuff to it. I don't want to take that away. This one, I felt like I was making tags and pockets and everything for, and still had lots of space to add more to it. But I wanted to, again, with giving you the ephemera and everything, I thought, hey, this would give them a chance to create their own a little bit, not necessarily have me do it all. And this was a recent one that I just finished. I mean, I haven't been, or I've been so busy trying to make this one. This one sat for almost a month on my desk here, and I felt like, again, it just needed to be done. And this is actually from an old hoodie, the tie for this piece. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Now we're going to go on to the Cowboy Journal. Now this one I didn't spend much time on because a lot of the stuff was already pre-done and I wasn't going to spend forever on it. So here is our cover. Sorry, my battery died. Hopefully this will be still on one video. If it isn't, this is a part 2. So, Cowboy Journal. This was the first time I did a fabric and I have no idea, envelope and then fabric again. So type of cover, so it was kind of different for me, and I did not use a digital with any of this, which again is a bit out of the ordinary for me. But I had these pieces and they've been, again, I've made them for a while ago, and I just thought, okay, it's time to put them in a journal. Having a bunch of pre-made pieces, you just gotta sometimes use them. I tried to keep it as plain as possible yet again, and this is how I put the ephemera piece here, or snippet roll piece that was left over. I decided to just tuck it in here. It can be written in back of, so it isn't like it's not a journaling space. It is. And I'm kind of happy I made it that way, because that fits perfectly into that pocket. So again, I tried to keep it non-digital as much as possible, which again, I've never normally have done that, but in this case, it was okay to not use a digital. I love this cute little piece, so I decided to just add a little brown paper to the back of it, and it says Square Dance Special on it. And this is just a brown piece of cardboard, and I'm like, you know what, that'd be kind of cool in the back of this too, as writing space. I've been trying to work on trying to make it coffee dyed map, coffee dyed paper, you know, tried to make it as fun and most journaling space again as possible. Not very many spaces not being used. So this is one that I made a page, and then I added one tag, and I figured whomever gets this journal is going to want to add their own stuff to it. So again, I try to leave a little bit of space for additions for other people, to whomever buys it, to add what they'd like. But I do add tags throughout and everything. I think every pocket has something to it. May not be a whole lot, but something. Like this card and the tag here. This is a little flip out that someone can write on, not including the actual page someone can write on and the tag. So again, I try to make it where you can write as much as you can throughout the journal. I mean, this is writing space. And then I wrote my stuff down at the bottom here instead of on this part. Kind of left that blank. So now all I'm doing is taking my string, wrapping it around, so then it can be tied. Again, I just thought this was a cute little journal. It is $35 on my Etsy. I did try to keep it minimal priced, considering most of my stuff is reusable items, scraps, etc. from other people. So next is Cooking with Soup Journal. I made this with you, the little tassel, and I tried to keep it as, again, plain as possible, keep the original pages as much as possible. But this is a little piece that you just add in. I have old recipes on here. This is a summer sausage recipe, for example. I tried to leave space so you could add journal, you know, your own stuff to it a little bit. Again, add some recipes to it, etc. Added a little pad here, so then there's space to write recipes into. Made this little flippy. Again, more space to write in what you want to write in. I was trying to be cautious a little bit about it. Again, just tried using what I had. Oh, this is a part of it. Never mind, I thought that was a tag. Oops. Again, tried making the pieces very much a part of that. Got vintage stuff. Another little flip out here to write a recipe on. I wanted to make it add your own stuff onto it, not just my stuff, as much as I could. Again, another vintage recipe. It's space where you could put a recipe in. And I think, yeah, so another little piece here. And I tried to use its own pages for this. I didn't try just keeping my own. I tried to add other people's pages to it. Card here, a little flippy here with a cute little coffee cup, and then even stickers. So I mean, if you decide you want to use this as a journal instead of a recipe book but love the recipe theme, you can change it up. I mean, you can easily add pages to this that would give it more of a look too. So I think that's it. I did leave the rest kind of recipe pages and everything because I thought these were kind of cool and everything. So I did try to leave it a little bit more plain, or a part of the original style of it. This is the first time, honestly, I have ever tried to do anything with a recipe book that I actually semi-finished. So yeah, I want to lay that out there for you, that this is not my cup of tea. I'll admit it. But $35. I put a lot of work into it. That one I spent almost 2 months on, I want to say. Now, we, of course, worked on this together. This was my start to finish journal and I'm calling it Pridelands Journal. So, again, we've went through this a couple times together. I just wanted to do a final walkthrough with you on how it looks. The interesting piece, for sure. Oh my goodness. I'm just struggling. There we go. Again, for every spot that I put something on, I try to make sure there's a way to get it off. Ruffles. Lots of journaling space. Again, I worked hard on trying to make sure this is as versatile as I possibly could. Tried to make sure there was lots of plain pages and everything. Lots of space to write in. And that's sometimes the goal when you're making a journal, is to try making it, some spots it did stick, but I did unstick it, so be proud of that. And if you ever find the issue with stuff that you put acrylic paint on, they're still sticking after not sticking for a while, you can add cornstarch. That will help that aspect. I love this little piece. I just gotta say, this was definitely an interesting little piece to do, because I had to, or I filled it with Fabri-Tac and then glued the pieces in that way. It was interesting. I'm just saying. And again, I was trying to make sure everything was peachy throughout. Another ruffle. More here. I'm not worried about my phone, so don't worry about it either. More. I mean, again, I just had so much fun making this journal with you. lots of fun, and there's lots to it. And I normally don't make my journals this big, so this was definitely a challenge for me. And then again, I signed when I did it, but this journal was definitely a challenging journal, so I put it on for my Etsy to be at $40, just because again, it's more difficult. I find the bigger I go, the more difficult it is, because I'm so used to doing smalls. So I hope you enjoyed this video and have a great day or night, and go to my Etsy. Maybe you'll find other journals that you would like even better than the ones that I'm currently taking out or putting in. Bye.